2C was a very nice CW receiver of its day. Very late 60s, early 70s. It was very popular when used in conjunction with its companion transmitter, the 2NT. They made a very good pair, especially when combined with a remote VFO, and the one I have in my station is the Hallicrafters HA5. The two together were an excellent station, and I just used this station in the most recent straight key night on January 1st, 09, and the station did very well. It's a very good receiver, and just wanted to give you a brief view of how it works with its companion transmitter. For example, if you find a signal you wish to work, you put it in the spot position, and then you use your VFO to bring it in range, get a nice note to get you fairly well on frequency. There we are. Put it back in transmit, and you're ready to go to contact that station. So it makes a very good station for a lot of CW work, both with this transmitter and other transmitters. The Drake 2C receiver is a triple conversion receiver with a very stable VFO, and as a result you have a very consistent VFO from band to band. And one of the best features, and which was a little unusual for receivers of its day, is that it has resolution down to 1 kilohertz. If you look at the dial, these are in 1 kilohertz divisions by 10 on the main dial, and due to the great stability of this VFO and linearity, it's very consistent from band to band when tuning in signals. Another very good feature of this receiver is the 3 different stages of selectivity that you have. 4.8 kilohertz for AM reception, 2.4 for sideband, and 0.4 for CW reception. And if we flip it down to 0.4, you can see that you get reception at a very good, comfortable level for one signal only, rather than all the signals that you typically hear when you open it up. And of course that's a very strong signal right there. It has a lot of nice features available. It has a very good vernier on the pre-selector, which allows you to get that tuned in just right. And also we have the ability to add some additional features. Now, they're not included with this receiver, but you can also get an accessory crystal calibrator and an accessory noise blanker, and these are frequently available on eBay. Lots of audio to drive an external speaker, and of course does have a headphone jack on the side over here. So those are most of the features. It's got a very good AVC system, both slow and fast, which it tends to be a little bit jumpy, so most of the time I use it on slow. And as you can hear, it does a very good job for CW reception. We'll take a look at sideband reception here in a moment. It works pretty well on sideband. Here we've got 75 meter sideband.
I know it does around here. We don't have no real cold weather. Them things ain't like that used to. Your number gets to be way up after that.
I hadn't paid that much attention to it. Me and the wife was talking about that yesterday. That was the whole scene. Gotta have some cold weather. But I'm 81 years old, and there's always been insects.
And of course on 75 you hear all kinds of operators. Many of them been around a long time, and lots of nets, but it's great for general SSB reception. And of course you run across some AM signals on this band as well.
Me to come by and
pick up his 570 and run it and see if I liked it.
It does a very good job. Very easy tuning for single sideband operation.
Well,
If you're looking at maybe
I was talking to him one day.
building a transmitter, perhaps an AM transmitter, this works very well in AM mode as well.
It wasn't worth a darn.
It does a very good job of AM reception. It's got a separate setting for that.
Largest carmaker in Romania, Colombia purchased to maintain the pollution fee and to protect jobs in this sector.
Early afternoon, so not that many shortwave stations coming in.
Minister Social Democrat Gabriel Opra on Tuesday tendered his resignation after the leadership of the Social Democratic Party withdrew its political support and proposed his being
But it does a very
expelled from the
good job
party.
in that mode.
Social Democratic
Next, we'll take a look at the rear panel of this receiver. It has a lot of
Also on Tuesday, several
features that allow you to do a lot of things with it.
Social Democratic
On the rear panel, we have a number of inputs available, including one special input for the accessory 2 CQ speaker, which is a matching speaker that has a combination Q multiplier and notch filter built in. That accessory is available, of course, not included with this auction. But the inputs on the rear of this allow a lot of control. There is the external mute line from the transmitter, so that obviously when you're transmitting it mutes the receiver. Also has a side tone input from the transmitter if that particular feature is available, so that you can obviously hear yourself keying. And the normal speaker input and also the antenna input. Also, you might notice some other options I mentioned earlier. This is where the accessory noise blanker plugs in, and this is where the accessory calibrator plugs in at this point right here. Both of those are available on eBay from time to time. That's about it for the Drake 2C. There's lots of information on the internet about this, and you will find that, as we mentioned before, it's a good companion receiver for a lot of different transmitters or just for general reception use. Thanks very much for viewing.